All right, Molly, thank you.
We're going to fix everything about our country, and we made history for a reason tonight, and the reason.
That was Donald Trump, who is now the president-elect, again giving an acceptance speech in Palm Beach early this morning. His win was in part because of a big flip in the battleground states, including here in Georgia. We talked to both Republican and Democratic strategists about Trump's win.
We've went through so many different issues, including court cases with our different electors here in Georgia. So for him to come back and make this great comeback and win this re-election, I think it'll really unite our party.
More intentionality with the messaging, trying to assuage people's fears and anxieties about the economy, about what's happening overseas, and instead of just making the campaign about, oh, you don't want to vote for Trump again.
So what are voters, particularly Democrats in Georgia, keyed in on moving forward? We took that question to Emory political science professor Dr. Andra Gillespie.
I think some of the comments that some Republicans took as idle threats and just empty rhetoric are things that Democrats took seriously. And so I think we're going to be looking at whether or not Donald Trump expands executive power, whether or not he tries to leverage the broad immunity that the Supreme Court has granted him to do things that people are uncomfortable with. And I think most importantly, whether or not he seeks some type of retribution against people who have been sharply critical of him, I think is a big question.
Coming up in our next half hour, Dr. Gillespie talks about what Republicans did best in Georgia and the takeaways for state Democrats.